Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars figure review. Next up for you today we're going to take a look at another figure from the Empire Strikes Back wave of the vintage collection. This time around it's everyone's favourite little protocol droid, and that's C-3PO. This figure has faced a lot of criticism online as being one of the poorest C-3PO figures ever made, but in my opinion it's probably one of the best. I absolutely love the sculpt, and I've really been wanting a C-3PO with this sort of matte finish to his body plating for quite a while. I've never been much of a fan of the reflective finish on C-3PO figures, so I'm really pleased that Hasbro decided to do it with this one. There's a ton of features with this figure, so I'll get onto those in a minute, but before that I'm going to give you a look at the packaging that he comes in. Although this figure is obviously supposedly from the Empire Strikes Back, the image used on the card back is from A New Hope, but that is something that they did in the original vintage line, so I'm not going to complain too much. On the back of the packaging, you've got the original vintage card from, I believe, 1980 to 1982, and then of course you've got the vintage logo at the top, as well as the description at the side, and the rest of the figure is pictured along the bottom. So a very nice card back for C-3PO. The figure itself is even nicer. As I said, there's a ton of features with this one. The main one being the fact that all his body plating is removable. First off, you can remove his faceplate and see all the inner workings of C-3PO. Also, his chest plate is removable. And also one of his leg plates can be taken off as well. We never actually see C-3PO like this in any of the movies. I think the closest we got to seeing C-3PO like this was in episode 1, but obviously in that movie he didn't have any of the gold plating. So I'm assuming that this is supposed to be like an alternate take on when C-3PO gets blasted to bits in The Empire Strikes Back. I do believe that his limbs are removable, although I'm not going to try because I don't want to break the figure if they're not removable, but it's still pretty cool. Also on the back, this little plate on the back is removable as well, which a lot of collectors and even some of the websites completely bypassed. And as you can see, you've got some inner workings under there as well. Articulation wise, he has a ball jointed neck, I believe, barely. It's more of a swivel neck. He's got swivel and hinged shoulders, hinged elbows, swivel wrists, ball jointed torso, swivel hips, ball hinged knees and ball hinged ankles. And overall, he is one of my favourite C-3PO figures. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll be back with one more Empire Strikes Back figure next. Stay tuned for that. Until next time, keep collecting, and may the Force be with you.